guys, how's it going? So we have a lot going on around here today and this past weekend. What you just saw was our big massive burn pile that we started late this summer, early fall. Most of it of which came from our cut flower garden. It was mostly sunflower stalks and corn. You know, Chad has been out here working on putting in our new driveway, which you saw some of that as well. But he suggested that we burn the pile down so that he could then spread it out and work it into this area when he gets ready to kind of smooth this all out. And our composting system is just not ready yet. We haven't started building it, but he did smooth it out. Let me show you.
Did he smooth all of it?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does. I didn't pay attention.
I didn't really either. There was so much going on. You can see Chad's equipment right there. But there was a kind of a raised section, like a little hill, which makes a big difference when you're wanting to do row crop type of flower gardening. You can't really irrigate on a slope. I mean, you can. It's just not as even, I guess, but it looks really good over there.
Yeah.
So now that that section has been leveled, we can mark it all off, like where we want our fence, where we want the compost bin system. It would not have been very efficient to move all of the stuff that was in that pile to our compost bin, because I don't even know if it's going to happen until, who knows, at what point next spring or summer that will actually happen. And we need to get it out of the way so that we can start working on irrigation first thing in the spring. And we also did, before anybody gets really worried, we did check the pile to make sure that nothing was living in it. It hadn't been sitting there for very long, and I know it doesn't take very long for something to find it and move in, but we poked around in it pretty good. We got the tractor forks out here and kind of lifted it up gently, and we were poking at it with tools and just making sure that nothing was in there, and we couldn't find any signs of any life in that pile. So I just wanted to mention that. So in terms of what Chad and his crew got done, they finished kind of cutting out the roadway, which we showed you in a previous video. They finished that. They dug it down 12 inches, Aaron?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. And then they brought in what's called pit run, which is it's a mix of soil and rocks, basically.
It's unprocessed.
Unprocessed.
It's just grabbing hand or scoopfuls of
natural whatever.
Yeah.
And then you spread it out and compact it with machinery, and you usually do a layer about 12 inches thick of that, and so that is the base of our gravel driveway. And then they'll be bringing in gravel here, I don't know, after Idaho Power's gone. Can you see everything that's happening? Whoop, this way. Am I pointing in the right direction? I never know. Anyway, there's a bunch of machinery in our neighbor's pasture right now because our pole removal project started this morning. So it just feels like this. Uh-oh, somebody's honking their horn. It feels like it's just buzzing with activity. Every day there's something really fun, and this is kind of the culmination of so much planning and scheduling and saving that it's really fun to start seeing this stuff all kind of come together. And we might have a specific video on the pole removal. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go down. It might just show up in pieces and vlogs, who knows. We have cameras set out though. The guys were all really nice about letting us film. Aaron, are you kicking up their rocks they have compacted there?
A little bit. I'm like a little kid right now, just kicking at rocks.
Those are not soccer balls, Aaron.
Some of these are big. Look at this. Look at this one over here. Oh, I bet I could throw this over the mountains.
Quarter mile.
Coach would have put me in. We'd have taken state.
I'm telling Chad.
He'll know.
He'll know it was you. So we just wanted to give you guys an update on those couple of things. The burn pile, because now it's gone. It's kind of nice that we don't have to look at that all winter long. And then the driveway being another step forward. It's kind of like a 3-step process. So the cutout, the base layer, and then the gravel. But the other thing we're going to try to tackle today, attempt, we were going to remove the concrete raised bed from around the mulberry tree up front. Now, the Idaho Power guys are working right there. So I'm going to make sure that we're not going to be in their way. I don't think we will be. I don't think so. And I don't think we're going to be able to actually remove any of the soil because it's going to be frozen, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not sure that we want to slough a bunch of that off when it's so cold. But if we can get the concrete barrier removed and maybe taken away while all this other stuff is going, and we've got heavy machinery that can take stuff away for us, we thought that that would be the most efficient use of everyone's time, I guess.
Do you want to drive on the road?
Yeah. So this is the actual road right here, and then it flares way out. I dare you to try to dig a hole with an auger out here. This must be what other people deal with when they say they have big rocks in their soil.
Yeah.
So I guess we should count our blessings with our high pH soil. At least we don't have rocks. Look at this, you guys. This is like perma ice right now.
So when you come down the driveway, you really are going to have kind of a fork in the road. You're going to either be able to go straight, which I don't know what people are going to choose. We'll find out.
I bet you people still go left. I don't know. Honestly, in the end, I think we're going to have so much like prettiness over here
that people will want to see
yeah, and it won't really matter which way they go.
Well, anyway, so this is the turn if you decide you want to take a left.
I love the way it's shaped up.
We'll have planting beds over here, the cut flower garden in the corner.
And the orchard.
And the orchard.
And the shed and the composting
and then
stuff.
Grass over here with some trees.
Shade trees and some flower beds too.
Yeah, we'll plant a lot more trees over here.
And then beyond the cut flower garden, so it'll kind of end up right here, and then we'll have a big section where we'll have walking paths and planted area as well. Planting areas.
Yeah. And Chad did put in the sleeves.
Yeah, how many? 4? 5?
4 of them.
4 sleeves. So there's conduit that runs underneath, probably where that piece of wood is.
Yeah.
It runs underneath the lane over here so we can access water, electrical, whatever we need to.
And then there's another one right here. So more conduit.
Where the wood is, so it goes from here to there. I'm filming this mostly for our
yeah. And then we should show what Chris is working on.
Yeah, Chris has been working on bricks this morning.
Because this is going to be our road.
Holy moly.
It's going to be our road right here.
I need to dig that rose out. Okay, so this is what Chris has been working on this morning. Our lane is going to meet right up with the current one. And so you see how our sidewalk flared out and then we had brick edging for the time being. So he's been working on getting these bricks cut and removed first from here and then recut so that it'll be flush with the new driveway. It's a cold job this morning.
Not if you layer up.
Yeah, it's true. It's looking good.
Thank you.
Hey, Russell. It is fresh out here right now. Burr. Oh, but look at those pots, all festive. See, look at that. Look at all those trucks. And they're trenching across the driveway, the main driveway right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna be far enough away. I was worried that this was closer for some reason. But this is the concrete barrier we want to get rid of. Lemon coral doesn't look half bad, Aaron. I mean, it's a little squishy.
Yeah.
But the color's nice.
You think it'll live?
I don't know. Well, not now. It's going to get wrecked today.
True.
Yeah. But we want this concrete barrier gone, and then we're going to gradually get rid of soil around this tree trunk. Because when you're looking down the lane, let me get lined up here. See how the lane comes right here? It visually necks everything down to have this come out, and it kind of forces your car to go over. We'll still have planting area around this, but just nothing so imposing, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. So we're gonna tackle this with a 2-prong approach. Are you gonna try the sledgehammer first?
Yeah.
So sledgehammer first, but I think I'm gonna go get the tractor.
What do you think the tractor's gonna be able to do?
Well, can we use the bucket to just kind of like pop pieces up?
Nope.
Oh, but I really wanted to drive the tractor.
Well,
I even wore my John Deere gloves.
I think that we'll use the tractor for taking the pieces away.
Oh, you're probably right.
Okay, you wanna give it a shot?
Okay, yeah.
This is, I don't know what this is.
It is a sledgehammer.
It's a sledgehammer. Should I use this side or this side?
I don't really know.
I don't know.
Whoa, that just shot right out at me. Hey, do you have anything? Whoa, do you have anything that'll cut it?
No.
You don't?
This isn't gonna work.
Is it cracked in any spots? Whoa. All right, so Paul came out to help us here. He got this chunk kind of broken out. It's a little harder than we thought, but we're thinking if we can at least get it broken into quarters, we might be able to tie off and haul it out with the tractor. I'm not sure. Paul thinks he may be able to get it. So I'm gonna run and grab the tractor. We'll at least give it our best shot. Oh my goodness. You're gonna be sore, Paul. Or maybe not.
A little bit. I think that's correct.
That right there? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Alright, that's coming off.
The first piece is out. Look at that. That is one thick piece of concrete, but aren't you glad there's no rebar?
Yeah.
You never know until you get into a project like this. But I'm encouraged, you guys, because see the state of the soil here. I thought we might run into like some bigger roots with the mulberry tree, but they're all really little ones so far. So I think the tree will be okay. I don't think we should necessarily get rid of all the soil right now, but I think gradually and mostly in the spring, if we do it, the tree should be just fine. In fact, it'll probably be happier in the end. Oh,
I wonder if somebody poured this around and actually just filled up dirt.
Like how you're not supposed to
like
do
how
it?
You're not supposed to.
I don't know. I mean, it's all guesses on our part at this point. See, here's a close-up. You can see just like little itty-bitty baby roots from the tree. I'm guessing it's from the tree. This could be from the annuals, I suppose. But there's nothing big and it's pretty loose. All right, so we made some progress. We ended up having to stop because these pieces came off in such huge amounts. So we'll probably ask Chad if he can come over and either pick them up, or we might try to break them up into smaller pieces, but that's going to be for another day because this ended up being quite the project. And then you can see what we have to deal with. We'll gradually start scraping away the soil next spring. And probably a little bit now. I'll clean it up once all of this stuff, like once, you know, Idaho Power's done here, and once all of these pieces are gone, I'll probably scrape a little bit just to kind of smooth it out a bit, and probably rake some gravel nearby it just to tidy it up a little. I'm not even sure what angle to show you because you can't really tell what it's going to look like without the concrete sitting there. But I think it's going to be a lot nicer. And what my plan is to do some sort of flower bed right in here that kind of wraps around our corner here. So that pole will be gone, and this fence here will come over and meet the fence behind it. So this little piece right here will be gone. Sorry about the beeping. They're still working, but anyway, that little piece will be gone because it kind of comes out at a weird angle. So we'll have a straight fence come over and meet the taller one there. But I think it'll be nice to have a little bit of fluff, a little bit of color over here. Maybe even more containers. I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the video today. There's a lot of exciting things going on, and we'll be sure to update you as things change a little bit more and more. I mean, we'll be able to show you at least the lane completely finished, the power pole is completely buried. This hopefully kind of buttoned up a little bit. After that, I'm not sure that we're going to tackle a tremendous amount for the rest of the winter, and we'll start back up in the spring. We're lucky that we were able to even continue on with this sort of work at this point of the year. I mean, it's been pretty nice. It's getting into the teens at night, but it warms up to high 30s, some low 40s. Like, it looks like we have one 43-degree day coming, which will be very nice. So it's been a really just pleasant late fall and early winter. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.